Tired of working long hours in the UK with barely anything to show for it? What if you could work anywhere in the world, still make that UK salary and live in any country that you want? Whether it be Egypt, Turkey, or even back home in Somalia. If that sounds like you, make sure you watch this video to the end. I'm gonna outline 3 steps for you that you can follow, which will make that not only a reality, but also it's not as far-fetched as you think. When people hear this, they think it's crazy. I'm gonna have to put 5 years into this. I'm gonna have to do this. I'm gonna have to do that. I'm gonna have to take this massive risk and it might not work out. No, it's not as easy as you think. It's not as hard as you think. It can easily be made simple. And the secret that can make all this possible is location independence. Now, what is location independence? I'm gonna tell you what location independence is. Make sure your ears are perked up. Location independence is essentially, if I was to put it into a few words, location independence is basically not having to rely on a single location in order to make your money. What do I mean by that? For example, the conventional, 9 to 5, if you have a 9 to 5 job in Manchester, for example, you're gonna have to live in Manchester in order to commute to your 9 to 5. You can't be in United States of America and have a 9 to 5 in Manchester. It's impossible, right? Because in order to get to the office, you have to be from the city where the office is. The closer you are to it, the better. However, where location independence does not rely on an office. You can work remotely from your laptop, from your computer. All you need is an internet connection, and you can work for any company that you want. Of course, depending on the skills that you have. Say you have a remote sales job, remote tech job, remote business, online business that you created yourself. You can go anywhere in the world, still do your duties, still do your work, but you're not restricted to a single location. Do you understand what I mean now? So imagine the life that you could be living in your culture. Imagine living amongst your people, living in your culture, not having to pay insane amounts of taxes. Man said Texas. Not having to pay insane amount of taxes, getting a lot more bang for your buck, enjoying the low cost of living. That's what location independence is, and every single person watching this video should make it their long-term/short-term goal in order to make this a reality. Because this is the only way out of this mess that we're in. Everyone knows the mess that we're in within the UK or whatever Western countries that there is. The political instability is crazy. Trump out here doing whatever the hell he wants. And, who's going to suffer for this? It's you, the average and below average people. In terms of financially, I'm talking about. Many ethnics feel stuck in the UK. Bad weather, some of them don't like the food. And a lot of people have a lot of complaints about the UK. High rent, high cost of living, no savings. You don't even have savings to send to your family back home or your investments back home. Location independence allows you opportunity to live in more friendly, more family-orientated places where you're culturally adaptable to it because that's your culture, you're from there. And I don't want to take too much of your time, but the main purpose of this video was just to remind you. Let me bring it a bit closer. Let's get a bit closer. Closer. Let's get a bit closer. Yeah. The main purpose of this video is to encourage you, is to let you know that it's not far-fetched. It's not as impossible as it is. Start small now. Do a bit of your research, whatever you're good at. And there's so many remote jobs even. If you're someone that's got a bit of work experience in this particular field, go online, search online. Trust me, if you search properly, not just listen to what other people say, but if you do your own research, you'll be surprised what's available out there. I'm telling you now. Start your journey right here, right now. And let me know how it goes, man. Start your journey to being location independent, whether it's through a remote job, whether it's through online ventures, whether it's through both, whether it's through gigs, whether it's through freelancing, digital businesses like YouTube, whatever you venture out, let me know how it goes. I'll let you know how mine goes. Mine is through combinations of quite a few, whether it be remote work or digital business or even freelancing, whatever it is, because the more income streams you have, the more diverse your income stream is, the easier this will be for you. But guys, let me know your opinions in the comments below. Do you agree with what I'm saying? Do you disagree? There are no wrong or right answers. There's only opinions. Let me know, guys.